Alright, we've got that loaded up. Hello. Turn that down just a little bit. Hello, sweetie. You're the only one here so far, I think. Unless anyone else is and they haven't made themselves known. I'm going to open the window, actually. Whoa, it's windy. I might not need the fan on then. I have natural wind tonight. That's good. Alright. That's all the way over here now. I am going to restart this replay because I haven't actually seen it yet. I'm curious to see it for myself. Daniel popped in, I think, at the end of the last stream, so I would like to take a look at this. In comparison to current world record, he's been working super hard on this track, so massive props to him and his progress. He's probably going to finally get world record here after a long time of just fighting for it. I don't know if he's working on this again today, but it'd be nice to know if he is or not. He may or may not pop in later, who knows. You've been watching, nice. Watching Daniel, I assume that's in response to, or just watching me. For the most part, I was just sat here, almost sleeping. Sleep is not very good at the moment. Like, I don't know how good Bradley's sleep schedule is, but the last 2 nights in a row, I've still been awake after Bradley's finished off stream. And for the most part, I've been around his stream like almost the entire day. In your toilet. Oh, that's where I just went before I unmuted the mic. What was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought now. Yeah, my paid... what was it? Yesterday, my computer was still on Bradley's page, and I woke up just before he started streaming. Streaming like Fall Guys. I was trying to work on some mixing. I hate mixing. With a passion. I really hate it. Especially when you're not mixing proper things and you're just doing samples instead. It's like the worst feeling ever. And I hate it. I was just doing that while Brandy's stream was playing in the background as well. I don't know why. And I went to bed at like 4 or 5 in the morning. It was already light by the time I was at least starting to fall asleep. Not good. But I got some pictures of the stars. I got out of bed again and like fannied about with the DSLR camera for at least an hour. And out of like 80 pictures, I got like 2 really decent ones. Loaded to Instagram, which is nice. Why is it red? What, the toilet? I don't know. Have to ask the previous owners. See, Luke's run is actually... yeah, it's definitely a sub-fail then, if this just proves that. Though I think everybody knew that already. This is also the second track that Luke's not reclaimed after having the world record but then losing it to someone else. You've got Goldmine and then this one. And then technically Toad's Factory Glitch as well. This is like an actual track that Luke's not reclaimed. There's not really too much I can think of now, actually, that for Luke to actually play is on a track. This is definitely just sub-pace, and then it just, yeah, it just falls apart here. Surprising, right. That's enough of that. Oh yeah, so I've tested the new tracks now. It was an incredibly mediocre to not very decent update in my opinion, but at least CTGP is getting more consistent updates. I'm happy to know actually that the Figure of 8 update, Figure of 8 circuit update, it wasn't actually as bad driving wise as I thought. It's literally just the looks. I still don't like how it looks, but it actually doesn't play too badly. I still just think it's unnecessary. It's the same sort of thing as the what you might call it. Mario Circuit one. There you go. The leaderboard. Ah, yes. I think you are going to gain some points on Shadow, but Shadow's been here. He's just been hardcore, like just watching my streams and lurking since you've been back, sweetie. So he's been gaining points on you quite rapidly. I'd rather have a speed mod than the old version. Really? There wasn't really much wrong with the speed. The old version. I think that one played alright. It's an okay speed. But I don't know. I also didn't play it that often, so... What do I know? I think I still got them. Yeah, I still got them, so... A random has... I mean, there's still some of the other ones. Some of the previous update here. Let's see. Would it land on a CT or... Yay, this track. Okay. Is that Countess? Or is that just a reference me? Too slow with long straights. That just sounds like it's Essence though. Also, I have no idea where the shroom is. Yeah, the slips need to be better than that. You like this track, really? It's so, like, it doesn't really know what it wants to be. That turn is so uncomfortable. There's no need to do that, yeah, because the hole doesn't extend as far as I thought, right? Cool. Like a decent cut. try and go this way, see what happens. Well, the path looks faster. Okay. That bit doesn't make any sense to me. I think that's probably the whole reason. Huh. Something like that. Whatever. I peed myself. Shroom is the end. It's at the ending grass. Oh, okay. So I kind of had it right. That's good. Oh, I didn't think Colour Wonderland would be coming back, but to be completely honest, this update of Colour Wonderland is an improvement over what it used to be. I will give it that much. It's a lot more comfortable to play than what it used to be. Spiker Jack's awful, but it's Spiker, you know. I'll hand it to him though. Instead of just being a really sort of fuck off person and just completely recreating a track as a new version like you did with Autumn Leaves Way, you know, just completely redid the track and gave it a new, just gave it the same name and declared it to be the second version. Like, come on, you can't fucking do that, you prick. But yeah, other than that, he's actually learned how to update tracks recently, and the most of the updates that he's done to a lot of his tracks that he's made, particularly Neverbia and The White Garden, and I guess in a sense Colour Wonderland as well, have actually been decent recreations. He's done a good job. I think the spirals are better. They're a lot more distinguishable now, so I can tell where I need to go. And I can see the ramps clearer as well. That was another thing that I personally had an issue with. Right. You know what? I'm going to play this track because I haven't actually done the shortcut on this track yet, on the new version at least. I wonder if it's still a Magi track. I didn't mean to skip that ramp. The sand is so slidey, it's really weird. That's better. You didn't give me a trick, you bastard! Nuverbia is better. I still mentally prepare myself for the gaps in the earlier track. Yeah, Nuverbia actually lost its status as my favourite track, technically. Since like 2018, because I think that's when the update was done for Nuverbia. But it just wasn't in C2GP for so long, and I don't know why. And I did actually get sick of the track. But now the new update gave me more of a reason as well. Heart of China as well is another one. So for a long time, the old N64 Wario Stadium was the only track in the game that I liked. But with that update, although that's now been taken out, what was I saying? I just drew a blank. Yeah, although I did like the new Wario Stadium, the old Wario Stadium. No, I hate the new Wario Stadium. New Heart of China, new Nuverbia, really nice. Love those to pieces. I will do Heart of China properly, like I did in 2018. That'll be fun. Crab, you fuckstain. Hello, Soup Blade. Soup Blade, have you seen the new update? I think you might actually like the track, the newest track, because it's very Ghost Valley-esque. Why am I green cursed? What does that mean? Soup Blade, I assume. I don't think Nuverbia is popular at all. It will probably get removed. If it does, that's the point in time where I just don't play CTs anymore. Though I don't usually do that anyways. But if it does get removed, I'm turning CTs off and I'm never putting them on again. It'll be the end of the line. Why does it do that? You have the update, cool. Well, I mean, it is in my chat. It's hard not to assume that. Especially without atting people. Hello, Lord Soup. Can I ask a question about Nuverbia? Depends what it is. If it's why I actually like the track, it's mainly due to the concept. Not the way that it plays, though it plays a lot nicer now in the more recent update. There's like lots of aspects that just make it so much better. The only thing that I do have an issue with it, with the newest update, is the turn before the hut, I guess is the best way I can describe it, after the Christmas tree. Yeah, there we go. I thought that's what you were going to say. It's just more of the concept than the driving thing. Though it's quite niche, not too overcomplicated as well. But it's mainly due to the how it feels, how it looks, and the name as well. Very unique. To drive, it was Wario Stadium for a long period of time. And now it's probably Baby Park. None of the other tracks drive as well as an oval. Fuck every other track, right? That was probably between GBA Peach Circuit and what's the other one? Not even a GBA track. MC4. I like playing MC4 to drive it. That was really fun. Didn't even learn it properly before it was taken out, and it does make no sense why it was taken out. Best SNES Mario circuit in my opinion. Worst is 2. Oh, okay, I can disembark the ramp early. Two tracks that I really like, both for the aesthetic and for the driving, were Autumn Forest and Autumn Leavesway. Very similar. Very simple tracks. But they're very simple to drive. Just incredibly simple, actually. And they were, you know, Maple Treeway themed. But neither of them are in the track in the pack anymore. 'Cause like I said beforehand, the Autumn Leavesway that the original Leavesway was replaced with is not the same track. And Forest was removed because for some reason a lap extension was added to it. For no reason. The laps took 50 minutes to complete, so why was it 5 laps? Could have just removed that and there would have been no problems. Completely fine. And it was replaced with Marble Towers, just one of the worst possible tracks you could put in the pack. Anyways. Yeah, I think it's quicker just to kind of leave that ramp a little bit earlier. You could probably just wheelie off the ramp and shroom, right? Whatever. Hi Jake, did you paste a bunch of shit? Thanks for that. Why is that even here? Why did you do that? You needed to use the Whirlpool permit. I'm not going to read that out. Well, let me actually read everything out, what everybody else has been talking about. I've been trying my hand at getting a good cart time. Cool. I like Niverbia, it's okay. Good. That's good people thinking. Honestly, don't mind it anymore. Good! Even better. In DS Figure 8 circuit, 200cc. Abandoned Broadwalk 150. Okay. MC4 was better than GBA Peach Circuit. No, I preferred it too. I never had the chance to properly time trial it though. The old Autumn tracks were great. I genuinely don't know my favourite CT, but they made them more complex for some reason. I've not seen if there's a new Autumn Forest. I've not seen it at all. I know that. Well, I've seen the one that the update with all that stuff added to it for Troy. That's about it. The Autumn the remake Autumn Leaves Way that Spy Kid made can fuck off. That's such a joke. Geo Vera, Summer Starville. Presuming that's your favourite. It's a shame they removed both of them. Suplade, I think your favourite CT is Sky Garden, isn't it? Or whatever that shit is. I remember you being pissed off about Marble Towers getting in, and I don't blame you for that because it replaced a good track. You know what pisses me off even more is that the fucking thing has been updated 3 times. And I think it has one of those stupid, like, Russo-style expert Staff Ghost. In fact, I think for the very first one, Russo even drove the fucking Staff Ghost. And every time it was updated, the expert Staff Ghost got harder and harder to beat. And I think by the 3rd time that it was re-updated, it was like Jacob didn't even give a shit about trying to go for the expert Staff Ghost anymore. In fact, I think it's that one track constantly changing is what deterred him from trying to sustain 250. There might have been other reasons, and like just time consumption of playing the game and all that shit as well, but like, and barely anything changed about it as well. Oh, it's such a piss take of a track. It's insulting that it replaced Autumn Forest, honestly. There was no reason for that track to go, and you just put a massive shit stain, dick swab, fuck ton track in there. What is it? Don't fucking... No. Okay, there's the Will Wall redemptions. It replaced Autumn Forests. Snicky made it. Yeah. Yeah, so Autumn Forest was replaced with Marble Towers. Autumn Leaves Way is an Autumn Leaves Way. Replaced the original Autumn Leaves Way. It's not the same Autumn Leaves Way though. Oh, it's the one that you said you were already time trialing. Abandoned Broadwalk. Kind of GB2 like. Yeah, no, I don't like it that Sacred Fog Coast got removed either. I was actually planning on time trialing that track before it was removed as well. A lot of the time trial tracks were in there. Color Wonderland getting update next update because someone made a fuck decision. Wait, the next update? Or is the next update this update? I did mention earlier, Color Wonderland This version isn't actually that bad. I still don't like it, but it's better than the other one, to say the least. Next one, oh for fuck's sake. Well, then that's a bit of a piss take, isn't it, as well? I'd rather get my CT into a pack like Hat Pack or HFR because it's a good track and not CTGP because I'm spiked. Fake Autumn Leaves Way, yeah. I know. See, we're already like 30 minutes in and we're already having massive CT rants. Right, okay. Let's do this then. We're going to have a soup play just randomly in here as well. Oh, and Lord Soup at the very beginning. Here we go. Oh, I don't even have my thing set over here. That's annoying. I don't even have my sound card set up over here. Jesus Lord. I am not prepared today. This is the only time I'm doing this, by the way. Unless I PB. Then I might consider it. Unless I point 3, then the rest of the stream will just be Google Translate shit. I'll literally even restart stream so I can put a screen capture up and I'll just show the screen of that as well and everything. It starts off with shame. Right. Are you ready to have your ears fucked?
Shame asterisk Jake UNC. Cyan plays the new tracks. What a surprise. As usual, Cyan always complains about a retro in the new update or just says mediocre, cheeky smiley face. DS Figure 8 circuit looks better but has stupid Goombas and an extra ramp. Come on Cyan, you gotta like the looks. What's wrong with you? The leaderboards, you say. I want to get into the top positions but it'll have to take a bunch of watching, which is why I lurk a lot to get silly points cause LUL.
What?
The track test we did earlier had a new version of Suplayed LMK. You guys know my fave CT, JQNC.
Suplayed made it into a CT!
Super Trooper Beach 2 and Cyan would immediately hate it because it is a retro update so it sucks for him already. It looks nothing like the current version that is basically a direct port. There is other fucky parts in that track as well, but hey, it's a retro remake so for Cyan, it automatically sucks. According to a spreadsheet I'm looking at for upcoming CTGP updates with staff ghosts, private spreadsheet so can't post, sorry, has indeed another retro track update, so it automatically JQNC is a piece of shit for Cyan to play. And guess what? The update after that has yet again another retro track update ready to shit on Cyan. Man, Cyan is gonna have so much fun when playing the next 2 new updates when they come out just to complain mainly about the retro track updates because lol. Maybe Drive. Doofenshmirtz made an innator that zapped Cyan without him noticing it that made him hate every single retro track that gets updated into CTGP, well most of them since his innators are foolish, JQNC. According to his giant robot machine named Norm. Norm states facts because Drive. Doofenshmirtz's innators are foolish because he puts a self-destruct button on all of them and either it gets activated or him being a dickhead and having no idea what he's doing and being foolish and blows up the foolish innators. Maybe one day Cyan will love every single retro track update. Maybe, just maybe, Jake UNC, and...
Perfect. You do realise I prefer majority of the retros, right? And it's the fact that they are getting updated is, well, what I don't like, because they don't need to be updated.
Stid asterisk JQNC Cyan Agratnovie Treki Kakoj Surprise Cyan Pomobi Novi Nuvi Segdas Alwetsa na Retro V Nova Mabnova Naili Prosto Goveret Posredstvan Opishi Ma DS Figure 8 Vigladit Lucia No I meet Juraki Gumbi I Dopol Natel New Rampu Device Cyan Tebadols Napon Ravitsa V Nesnist Cito Estoboine Tak V Tablica Liderov VY Goveret Cito A Hochus Anat Verni Posici No DLA2 go nuzno budet no go smotrit poetomue no go prakas sita be polusic glupioki via vorsi ubor kivani. Na trekovi testa kotori my probadili rani bilanova versha suplable mk. Rebutta vyz enit mode lubamide ctjqnc snes cooper trooper beach 2 I science razuvos nenavi deli baigo. Pitomu Cito A2 Retro Obnovleni Poetomu Ono Uzotstoi no DLA Nego. Ono Sovsum Napo Hos na Teku Suversiu Kotora V Osnov nom Avlaretsa Pram Importum. Viatum Trique Est I Drugi Dolbani Castino J2 Retro Remictac Cito DLA Sionareto Avtomata Cheski Otstoi. So glasno tablas kotorawe ishu DLA predsto asi obnovlenij CTGPS prisrakami personala, lishna tablika poetomu namogu publikovit isvanite daste vitelno estrugo obnovleni retrotrek. Poetomu ono avtomaticheski JQNC A2 kusok derma DLA Cyan. Iagodite Cito, V Pozzelder Asem obnovan ISA raz SA odno obnovleni retrotrikagoto vo nasrat na Cyan. Man Cyan budet tak veselo agrat v sleduzi divanovi obnovlinia, cogderoni viadat prosto DLA togo cita bi posalo vatsa v osnovnom na obnovlinia retro trikov batomu cito lol. Mozabite. Dr. Doffen smerch stellalinata kotori porazilsionare on A2 go ne zamatal citos astavawi go nenavide kazdi retro trek kotori obnovlaretsa VCTGP, new bolsenstvo isni, poskol kuigo anatari glupi JQNC, so glasno ego gigantsko robot zero varnoj machine poemeni norm. Norm constatiruet facti patomu cito anatari doctora du femcirca glupi. Patomu cito on nazimat nopku samu niktozinian RVS erisni I libo on activi ruetsa libo on buduchi prida kamine imia predstavlinia o tom cito on delet. Vede si baglupo ivs rivat glupi inatorov. Mozit bite odnas design polybit kazdo obnovleni retro trika. Mozit bite prosto vosmosno. JQNC.
That's all you're getting for today. That's it. I like the word NATO hose. I think that was my favourite out of that whole thing. Drogo. Oh man, so much has happened all of a sudden. Thank you, Scorpy. Oh, I don't know if you're still here. And can watch. Just kind of thanking you mid-sentence. And hello, Hazar. And hello, Bint. Thank you. What does the shadow essay do? If user... Well, you should have been able to read it before you redeemed it. God damn it. Shadow Hedgehog 17. If he's in chat, he'll write a massive essay and I'd read it out. Kind of similar to that, but I would read it with my voice rather than Google Translate. However, Shadow isn't here, which means someone else will have to do it. Or we can wait for Shadow to maybe show up and tell him that someone redeemed it and he would just do one. There's lubed your mum again. Nice. That was Russian, but it was spoken through the English name thingy. Give me a sub to Sword, or I post the lyrics to WAP in the chat. What the hell is that? WAP! Woke up on the right side of... God, I love that song, except I love the version that I did where it just did that in my ears with the bass. Because I just increased the bass. Ugh. I don't even know how to say that word. Constitutorette? I don't even know what that word is. Right. Spent like an hour not playing MC3, so it's time to play MC3. And fail miserably. I'm not hopeful about today. Sorry. I can't show any videos on stream. Not without restarting stream. Because my laptop's a shit stain. Is that the shadow essay that I'm supposed to read out there, what you've just said? Hello Sean, recently I've been playing lots of Lounge, which I have been enjoying very much. While it is frustrating, the feeling of winning is great. How have you been with your TTs? I have not been with my TTs. I'm not doing anything else now. I need to start getting onto this. I haven't done this for a while. That's also true as well, actually, because of the DMCA shit, so... Yeah, I wouldn't be able to play. Otherwise I can't earn any money of anybody anymore. I'm putting the fan back on. Oh, well, the fan wasn't on in the first place, but I am putting it on. Kylie Jenner. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah! This is going to be interesting. Oh God. Oh, Christ. What the hell is that? I just saw Chungus in there. I don't think that's the song, right? I need to stop restarting so I can get to this turn. Jesus Christ. There you go. That's a triple mini turbo and a half, and it was really awkward. Hey! What was that for, you bastard? Oh my god, point one, lol, let's go. Ha! If only. Good, now we're starting to get places. And now we're going for Shroomless runs. Let's go! Shroomless BKT on the plate with this ending. I need to shave off 0.3 and then I'll get 119 here. Yeah, I only need to shave off 0.3 and then I'll get like worldwide tops here. It's the exact same thing, but it's just... For you, that distance might be small. For me, that distance is fucking massive. It's actually insane. What would I be? 0.3. 0.3 would be 134, yeah. That would be worldwide tops. That's insane. Where would that be, anyways? If that's how much, if I actually managed to do that. And we got Luke, Vince, Emil, Tyler, Yasha, Dane, Paul, Dane, Paul. There. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would only be 8th. What the hell? Right? Wait. Luke. Hold on. I'm figuring this out now. Luke, Vince, Emil, Tyler, Yasha. Shit. Dane, Paul. 1, 3, 4. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's 8. That's really. That's unbelievable. God, that's just wow. I can't believe that that's how much times have changed. Just both regarding how strong the worldwide tops and the world records are on this track now, and how much I've been able to push down myself alongside that. That's insane. Okay, thanks for changing the angle. I got to shave up 0.48 for wheel tops. What are wheel tops? Lord Suit might even be in them already. Who knows? I would assume the wheel tops are actually also quite strong on this track as well. The Wii Wheel BKT just beats my my current PB. That's Lucas though. He's a god. You got Neo as well with the 0.4. I think Jongwoo has like a 0.6 or a 0.5 now. Remember that. Kichi had that as one. This as well, 0.6. There's probably several people with 0.7s, 0.8s. That was interesting. Okay. 118.9. That's the wheel tops. Or 119.4 on Chadsoft. Fucking hell. It's something that I recently managed to do. Is I've managed to get the sub 119 with other controllers as well. So my main controller is Wiimote and Nunchuck. But I have barely managed to sub using Classic. And I've barely managed to sub, I guess, using GameCube. And the only one that I haven't subbed with is the wheel. I don't think I ever will. A wheel is a nightmare if you don't actually use it. Oh, 118.9 on the Mario Kart leaderboards. I see. I didn't know that the MK leaderboards had like wheel tops or like controller top 10s. I'd like to see where I am on that. That's not too bad, 119.7. If you haven't played the track for too long, then that's really good actually. Apparently does. I was linked it. Interesting. Would you be able to link it here so I could take a look as well? Because that'd be interesting. I splits for 507, been playing for a month with 2 weeks cut out. Fair enough. It's probably not too different from what I've been doing, to be honest. Ah. It's okay, we've still got plenty of time. For me to do the starter boost wrong for 2 hours. Done with attempts for today. Is that you, Suplayed? I didn't even know you were doing stuff. Cannot find it. Strange. Well, when you do, let me know. I'd like to get a hold of that. Let's take a look. I can get 57 on kart 200cc figure of 8. Just need to believe. And grind. And get consistent, I guess. So it's shocking that like sub 1 minute is possible there now. The track's just been made a lot shorter, hasn't it? Because I beat what the BKT was on the old version in just a versus race. I tested the track out. I left for a little bit due to IRL, but did you ever read my Jake Wall permit? I put it into Translate, and Translate read it out. And then I put the translated Russian into the British voice, and it read it out in Russian with the British lady reading it. Not gonna do it again. Just check back on the passport cast, I guess. But I did do it. Third on the leaderboards for kart 200cc. Interesting. There's actually like a community of people who actively go for the 200cc stuff on this game. Like an active amount of time trialers, like who actually band together, have like a little server where they discuss 200cc technique and stuff like that. I would assume so, but I haven't seen it. Would be nice to see 200cc time trials become more popular. I mean, it was popular when it first came out. Tons of the time trialers were actually doing that. And then you had tons of speed, 200cc speed runs. I know Bradley and Jacob both did marathon streams. 200cc marathon streams. I only played 200cc once ever. Just tested out one track. Never probably had really a real interest with it on this game. That's probably the downfall to it all. Most of the tracks don't really suit the concept of 200cc. You do have quite a lot of the nitros, which are quite big. So they would accommodate the speed quite nicely, but on other tracks like this... And why did you just move? Yeah, it's not fun. At least in my opinion. I've never actually tried it, so can't really give a proper opinion on it, but... I'm 17th worldwide on 200cc figure 8 circuit. That's pretty good. I'll never TT any 200cc track with a trick because it's awful with wheel. Trying to get a low air is miserable. Can I request a comparison? It depends. That depends. Can you? And also, what is it of? And also, do you actually want me to record it and put it up on my channel, or give it to you, or just show it on stream? Or if you're going to record the comparison and just have me look at it, or what? Or if it's even with this game, is it like a comparison between the GDP of fucking the UK and Ireland just compared to each other? Can I get 200cc figure 8 circuit, kart, second worldwide and third worldwide? Nope. Maybe. It depends how I'm feeling after this and if I PB or not. What I always say. I can look at it on stream. I assume that was actually what you meant. But note is that 200cc is more likely to be more inconsistent, so there's probably going to be massive differences between everybody. Maybe even mistakes that hold other people back. Wow. We need 200cc worldwides and CT worldwides. Not worldwides. CT worldwides will make more sense. You wouldn't be able to do it with worldwides anyway unless everybody is on CTGP. Okay, this could be point 1. I think I barely missed it. Yeah. 6.0. Wow, I really don't want this to PB. Thank you. I messed that up big time. Where are the wheelies? Why did they not come out? That's one of my fastest paces. It's really stupid. That's okay. I didn't want that as a PB anyways, it's fine. Considering that I just got that out of nowhere, I'm actually okay with that. But as soon as I saw the beginning of lap 3, I knew it probably wasn't going to sustain itself. Ah well, GG. Oh, if it could replace Countdown, then by all means, that would make sense. But I doubt that's going to actually happen. As much as I hate to admit it, I think Countdown probably still wins in that regard. Right. Let's continue. That was weird. I don't know why the wheelies weren't working. I guess I just wasn't shaking the controller properly. It felt like I was. I have to look into that. Either that's the Wii Remote or me developing some sort of weird limp wrist that I'm just not aware of. Need to pull out the essays to overtake Shadow. I mean, Shadow's not shown up today, so... What I really need to do, to be honest, is just... That was weird. Nothing to do with the game, sorry. I was just talking to myself about something in real life. Yeah, if I just streamed more and I just had a day where Shadow was busy doing something else. And yeah, he would gain easy peasy. He probably will. He will tell us everything as well, like why he didn't show up earlier. You know who else will show up? Later, like half an hour before I finish off the stream. I bet Offie will show up as well. And I'm saying it out loud now. Because the last time she showed up, she said, I bet you said it out loud, didn't you, at some point in the stream? And I'm like, yeah, well, now I did. But now I've said it out loud, she ain't going to show up, is she? Ruined the system. Or maybe that's how the system's actually supposed to work. Who knows? The endings are better than normal today, which is really good. Not tight enough in the slightest. That could have been a 0.1 lap one as well. 2:30, I think. Close, actually. That's a pretty good guess. Oh god, wall permit. Hello again, Bint. The 212 1081? Was it 081? Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit too much for me to handle. But I finally starting to get some 0.0s on the table. It's been a while since I've done that, so that's nice. And the endings are being alright today, actually. So I can't complain. It is a pity, though. As much as I said, it's alright. We can carry on going. Yeah, some part of me is still disappointed, but... You know, there always will be. I've been lurking. Going all out by giving up on the dream of making Handy play Fortnite. Oh god. Does that mean you're gonna write a massive essay about bread? Did see the little wall thing. You know, if I was honestly going to play Fortnite, I think the people that I would actually choose to play with is Josh, my cousin Josh, and Jordan. It's Jacob's Jordan. If I was to play with anyone for the first time, it wouldn't be Breadly. I literally saw that just because I saw bread as the first sentence of the thing on the chat. Bradley. Or Jacob. Or Polar. Just because I feel like they would complain too much. Bradley started college today and I could not be more proud of her. Her life is really coming together, especially with her new boyfriend. Nice. Bradley. We need to Photoshop Bradley's head on the end of a slice of bread now and just call it Bradley. That's nice. Yeah. Don't make me do that. I'm gonna make you do it. No, you can do it if you want to. Or Sweetie can mash it together in paint like he did with Brewed Light Beer. Or he could just make you do it instead, like, I guess. If that's gonna be how it works. Then, yeah. We're gonna have Breadly. Poor Bradley. He just sits there playing Fall Guys for like 12 hours a day. And then I just raid him and we will just come in and be like, shit the bread! In his chat and he's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Bradley's face photoshopped onto some bread. Yeah. we can beat Bradley. His mum came up and kissed him on the cheek the other day. I wish I could kiss Bradley. Honestly. This run's got a PB now, isn't it? Me saying that at the beginning. Come on, I dare you. I dare you, game. Yeah, I thought so. And you usually see Bradley's parents on his stream, don't you? They always pop him and talk to him. The one you never actually see coming in on his stream at all is his sister. And then with me, it's like the complete opposite. I don't show my parents on stream. But then I've done numerous streams with my sister. Though I don't usually show myself on stream, so it doesn't really make any difference. Until I get my face sorted out, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Can't deter people with my disgusting looks, right? It's not worth it. But I have had a haircut recently. Which is nice. It's more like my me now, kinda. Maybe ever so slightly longer. The annoying thing is, and one of the things that I did actually notice during the lockdown, it has been falling out. So, when I did have it cut shorter again recently, it's, let's just say different in some areas. And I'm not entirely happy about it. But oh well. Da, 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 da. Slightly late. There you go. Fucked up the entire ending. Good job. Ah, you bitch. Oh. Hey, Shadow. Sweetie's been really hoping that you weren't going to show up. He's posting paragraphs and everything to try and catch you on the leaderboards, but I don't think he's got there quite yet. How long have you had this PB for, by the way? Since the 7th of August. So it's actually a really young PB. Especially, like, regarding me, that's good. And I've had numerous attempts that could kill it quite easily. This could be one of them if I am able to pull together a decently driven run. And then, nope, I just decided to drift into a fucking pipe. Thank you for telling me about how you have that cover or whatever on your Quarry battle pad. The control stick grip. I mean, it's not really that interesting, really. I wasn't here earlier because I was streaming since it was 1:30 PM Eastern this afternoon. I streamed ROM hacked of Sonic 3 and Knuckles for nearly hours. Sweet. Nearly 4 hours. Nearly hours. And hello again, Zootplayed, by the way. I don't know if I greeted you, but yeah. Could be a 0.1 if I play my cards right. There we go. That should be one. No. It's barely off, actually. Could have been one. Ah, crap. Had to go tighter there because I just fucked up the entire triple. One mini turbo timing, and it all dies. And it all dies. Ah. Hello again, Scorpy. My internet worked. Wario's Gold Mine is uploading to my YouTube right now. Thanks for recording it. No problem. Sorry, it was really awkward trying to get it to you. I was doing so much and I just couldn't be bothered to put it up anywhere else, if I have to be completely honest, but yeah. Good that it's all working out very well. And thanks. I got 2:12.081 earlier. There was a pace into lap 3 and then I just completely fucked up the beginning. And I was like, okay, no, this just instantly killed it. And then I just didn't do the triple. I went for a really sketchy soft wide double, and it was really bad. And I'm like, I really don't want this to PB. And then the wheelie just didn't come out on that turn. And I was like, thank God, die, good, you stupid prick. That was it though. Should be up at midnight, nice. Going to sleep now. To fix jet lag, good luck. Oh, sweet. Alright, take it easy then, Scorpy. Thanks for stopping by. Christ, what is all this? Stream was good. I dropped a few frames here and there, but the stream was mostly went well. I won't be in this stream for long because I have to set up for another stream at 7:30 PM, which will be continuing N64 games I streamed previously. Interesting that you had that. Interesting that you have a schedule. Sorry, I drew a blank. What happened? I assume that's in comparison to me. Yeah. At a 0.3. I don't know regarding Scorpy, if that was in response to that. Yeah, no, a 0.3. I technically had a 0.3 fail. It was 2:12.081. But it died the minute lap 3 started, so it wasn't anything too important. And it was before you were here, Lucky. Start up a nostalgia convo. Fucking hell. I've been really nostalgic for old world records recently on this game, but that was what I guess I spoke about the last stream. So I remember I was talking about how I would look at a load of Tom and Nick's old records. I'd even try and watch all of their highlights as well, for when they actually set the runs and everything. It's ridiculous to see how much this game has progressed and how much you've progressed, but then how much everything else has progressed faster if you haven't done it well enough. It's really weird. Life is strange like that, and I hate it, but like it at the same time. You renamed your Apple Music account Shoe after Fox got the world record on Moo Moo Meadows. Why? That's a really random thing to do. To be fair, you've been ending your streams at 8 PM my time, so I would start my stream in half an hour before you end yours. Half an hour? Or so I would start my stream half an hour. The in is just a random addition. That fail tied my lap 1 and 8 milliseconds ahead of my PB. Interesting. I'd have needed a strong lap 3 though in order to put to 0.3. Speaking of Fox, I remember when Tom and Fox would battle each other on Goldmine, and I remember Tom grinding the track constantly, just back and forth between him and Fox. And there was one point, I think he got like a low 150, 1.2 on Goldmine, and his little sister came on stream and was just sat there talking to him and chatting and everything. And this is like back when she was like 11 or something, so it's just like a little kid just sat there talking with Tom. It was so cute. And just in the middle of the whole thing, like while Tom just kind of sat down and concentrated while his sister was just talking to the chat. And he just casually got world record with her on stream. It was adorable. That's like probably one of my favourite records. I was there to witness that live and everything. It was fantastic. He never highlighted it though, or if he did highlight it, he probably removed it just to protect his... Oh my god, that triple mini turbo was going to be amazing. Jesus Christ. Ah, fuck you, I can't clip it. Can someone else... No! Can someone else clip that? Yeah, so it's Tom's sister. I don't know if he did highlight it and just removed it just to protect her identity or something, or if he just didn't get round to doing it, but it was years ago. It was before I actually went down to Hastings as well. Also, thanks, Jake. Loads so long. It takes so long to load anything up when you're streaming at the same time. It's really annoying. But everything is going through this. It would have barely beaten him. I just needed to release it like a frame or two later than I actually did. Didn't even know Tom had a sister. He has two, I'm pretty sure. He's like in the middle, so he's got like an older sister and then a younger sister. So his younger sister's probably just a little bit older than my sister, actually. So she's like 18 or 19 or something like that now. But she was really little. She was like 12 or something when she came onto the stream. She was just sat there chatting. It was adorable. It's kind of sad actually because like before Tom's moved out, he's moved out now. His sister will be the, well, I guess she just grew up into a teenager really, and I know that for a fact because, you know, I've got one of my own just down the hallway. Tom would just be really noisy, like chatting and shouting, and then his sister would just come out into the hallway and be like, Tom, shut the fuck up or something. And Tom would be like, you shut the fuck up, and just slam the door or something. Maybe not that harsh, but like they would just shout at each other. Like, it's sad that that happens, but that happens. Because his family just didn't really respect his desire to stream, which is a shame, but hey ho, he's got his own place now. He can do almost anything he wants, really. Right, what else was there that was said? I don't think I read this one, to be fair, lately. Oh no, I've read that one. Where's the other shadow thing then? I can still stay here in the chat for these 50 minutes that pass. That's, there you go. I'll still lead Sweetie by about 70 points in the chat. That's less than I thought, but also quite a bit. Almost ahead of Jacob. Oh my god. Jacob used to have second a long time ago. In fact, Jacob might have even had first at one point as well. That's ridiculous. It's another thing that I hate how it's changed. The leaderboards on my own fucking channel. They've been around for so long that they've shown such changes between people that are here to this day and who don't come along anymore. And it's going to continue to do that. It's always how it has been. That's how online life works, and it's sad. But, you know. My brother would probably do the same thing. Remember when his mum fed food to a seagull? Yeah. Like, she just randomly started doing it. It didn't make any sense. You bastard. There's someone who used to do that around here as well, actually. Like at like 6 or 7 in the morning. They probably still do, and I just don't wake up early enough. But there'll be like loads of seagulls and crows and jackdaws and everything just kind of just swarming around here waiting for, like, I guess this lady to just kind of throw bread crusts out into the garden and be like, feed the birds. Ugh. 30-second ad break, you've got it. Better actually watch the ad this time, Shadow, otherwise you're cheating the system. One of these days I'm going to do an ad break, like one of those really stupid ones, like 180 or something. And while I'm just playing in silence, I'm going to PB, and it'll be like really shit because no one would see it actually done live except for maybe Jake, if he's still around. So people would just randomly get cut off in the middle, and then the stream would reload. And I would just have like a 0.3 or something. Oh, that would be just really shit, and I would hate it if that happened. If that actually genuinely happened, I would honestly remove the ad feature, like the ad chat rewards. Just because the only way that would happen is if someone bought the thing and I just happened to be playing really well. Should I get a knockoff nunchuck, or should I invest in a real thing? Real thing, absolutely 100%. No exceptions for anything else. Definitely the real thing. Real Wii remote as well. Speaking of which, did you test your GameCube controller as a classic controller on your Wii U? As in with the... Sorry, what? Auto mod? What the fuck? Why are you... What? What? What are you banning that for? That's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen you ban. Oh, Soup played, fair enough. But if I was answering that question, yes I have. I have a Mayflash adapter as well. So I could theoretically, and really stupidly, I could take my classic controller, I could hook it up to my RAFnet adapter, and I could plug it into my Mayflash adapter and just pointlessly play the game like that. I haven't yet. I should bully my brother to do it right now. Go for it. Oh crap, the moths are gathering in here again. The moths have been super annoying recently. They're one of the main reasons as to why I've been kept awake. Like, they're the really big ones that just keep flying around and smashing into the walls. Whenever I turn the light off, for some reason, they just keep smacking the ceiling. And I have, like, I guess a bunk bed of some sort. It's as close to the ceiling so I can hear them doing it. It's really annoying. And the Mario version of the Hori, what the hell? Hori GameCube style controller, the Wii U and Switch. The PDP version of Metro Mario for the Wii U and Sonic version for Switch. I didn't know there was a... Oh wait, no, yes, of course I do. Like, we've spoken about the things for Switch already. I should promote my upcoming stream in all servers where promotions are allowed. I didn't get many views from the one from my earlier stream. I mean, you can give it a good go. See if that helps. Maybe it was inconveniently timed as well, Shadow. You know, maybe the later you do it, it'll be better for everyone. Who knows? As long as you enjoyed it and like you were still able to do stuff in game, then it doesn't matter. And the stream will still be on YouTube to be watched back later, so it's completely fine. That landed right on my glasses. Moth flying around. Just bonked right into them. Tried catching it. The Ori GameCube controller doesn't have as many styles for Switch as the Wii U. It wasn't the stream that was inconvenient. It was more like I was setting up the time. I wanted to get it done right away. I wouldn't say that matters too much, but if you think it matters to you, then can't argue with that. What happened to all the good driving? I mean, that kind of makes sense because you would have them for different Switch games as well. They're not just Smash themed in that regard. Oh, I suck. Are the PDP ones that like slick kind of version that Nil has? Hold on, let me take a look. Why the hell are you not going up? There we are. Can I see it in here? I'll just open it. Amazon.fucking.com. Oh Christ. Those remain the only 5. Hori, they haven't made any new ones since. I'm on the website right now. Oh, that's interesting. Yes. Ah. The sort of sleek looking ones. They look so shiny. What the hell? It's really weird. Doesn't feel like they should be that shiny. Also, coming up to the 23rd of August. Power is the other one that we spoke about before. We had massive conversations about that. On the other hand, Hori is now has the 2 racing wheels from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I've seen those. At least I've seen one of them, which is like a Mario variant that you can just sort of like Velcro to the desk. Oh, you bitch. Hey, hello again, Scorpy. It's up. Can I link it here? Don't see why not. I don't know who's gonna see it though. I am lost in this controller thing now. Awesome, there it is. If anyone wants to go and see Scorpy's Mockbike BKT on Goldmine, which I recorded for him today, then there it is. Linked in the thing. Otherwise, thank you for stopping by again, Scorpy. Hope you have a good sleep. Or at least better than any that I've been getting recently. And hello again, Chavis. Hello again. You've not been here today, so hello. You do not get an again. Not yet. Also, happy 23rd of fucking August, everybody. Hooray. Locally to BST time. Time travel. We're experiencing time travel right now. "22nd for you still." Well, you're not good enough. That's fine. This is why it's time travel. It's time travel. I'm speaking to you from the future. School in August? Oh my god. Well, to be fair, the concept of school in general is actually weird to me now. Must be weird with all the quarantine and shit going on. Second week this week. Is Vivbot having a sleep? It did that to Sean like the other day, and then it just spammed the link about 5 times. Third week. Why in August? America's so shit. August isn't a time to go back to school. Over here, I think the holiday started in mid to late July, and they went all the way up to very early September. Just had the entirety of August off. But then again, no one's been going to school at all. I think my sister had to go in for exams, but other than that, that's about it. Oh yeah, no, the leaderboard system works on the mobile. There it goes. Got to go. Oh no. Not again. Take it easy though, Soup Player. Thanks for stopping by. Check Discord. What have you done? What is that? What the hell? What is this? This is not what I was expecting you to make at all. Oh God. Okay. Well, I guess that's what we're gonna have as a new emote then. Bread lie. Bread lie. We need to show that to Offie as well. Speaking of which, it's probably coming up to Offie time now, ain't it? I think I should get going in about 10-15 minutes so I can set up my stream. Already done Shadow. Do you take everything apart on your setup and just like put it away? And then put it all back together again? It sounds like it. Then again, I guess you stream from like multiple consoles and things. So I guess it makes sense. I literally just have the one set up. It's actually permanently fixed like this. Majority of the time. I want to die now. Listen to some Beach, Lord Soup. I'll fix you. Beach, beach, peach, peach. We got beach, peach. Yeah, I know that already, Shadow, but like, I was just curious as if like once you're finished, like if you were streaming on the Wii or the Switch or something, would you like as soon as you're finished, you would take apart everything? So like you would unplug the Elgato and you'll unplug the console and everything and just sort of like put it away. Doing multiple things makes sense, obviously. So it helps have time to set up. Sometimes I use my Switch as well, which, you know. Okay. It's a bit early. Could still be 0.0 with a good ending. Nice. No. I want to finish this run at least. Never mind. Just not allowed. I never stream like Addo and I never will. I had a problem once before and the recorded footage was all glitchy. Ah, gotcha. Oh, Fall Guys seems like it's got a bit too much attention for my liking at the moment. And you can't get it on something like Switch or anything, can you? It's like only restricted to Steam or something. Even though I do have Steam, I don't know how well my laptop would be able to run the game. Beach Beach will help me. It will help me get over this trauma. Do you even have it installed? What, Fall Guys, or are you talking to Shadow? I don't even own the game. PS4. I don't even own a PS4. I own nothing else but Nintendo consoles, actually. Other than the old Sega Master System that my dad used to have. Got that somewhere as well. That's about it though. That was alright. Not fast though. No, not me. I haven't even bought it if you have to buy it or anything. Unless Bradley's bought it for me and I don't even know. I will admit though, I do have an interest in it. It's just the fact of finding both time and worth actually playing it. But it's also a bit too popular at the moment, like everyone's playing it. So it doesn't interest me if everyone does it. Yeah, no, I watched his whole stream, Lord Soup. I was there from the stream previously. And then, like, I woke up just before he started streaming. And I had his stream on while I was trying to mix stuff yesterday. And then his stream ended before I was even ready to go to bed. Uh, uh, Hello, Lewis. What on earth is this? How do you ignore your brother without being mean at all? To put into context, he was talking about his religion and his faith, which I don't mind to a certain point, until he spoke with his pre-built speech in which he said a couple of things I don't agree with. Say okay and move on? I really don't know. Most of my, I don't have any sort of issues with family regarding this sort of thing, so I would not know in any way how to deal with that, but thanks. A Lewis paragraph, yeah, that's not what you see all the time. Can't even get it to work on my damn desktop, oh jeez. Alright, thanks. You're welcome, I guess. Sorry I'm no help at all really with that sort of thing. I'm not really religious, so... And if anyone just tries to talk to me about some sort of religion, I say, okay, well, good for you, but I don't really take it into account. I'm going to prepare for my live stream. Have a good night. See you next time. Take it easy then, Shadow. Hope your stream goes well. Hope you don't drop frames that much. Right. Yeah, I don't think anything's going to come out of today, if I'm honest. It's kind of falling apart now. Oh well, we tried. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. That's just going to be my my slogan on my... like the plaque with my name on it after I die, or gravestone or whatever. It would just be like, and here lies Wanky863, and in quotation marks it just says, I tried. That's it. That's how I'm gonna die. I tried. Ah, oh well. What else is there that you can do though at the end of the day, huh? I tell you what. It's succeed. Let's succeed right now. PB, next attempt. Let's go. It's not about being religious, but to let him know clearly I don't like to talk about this. Ah. I mean, that could also... Oh, that's a tough one. And without telling him directly, I wouldn't know how. You'd have to say, like, not to disrespect you, but I don't want to talk about this. It's not something that I have an interest in. Please, can we talk about something else? I really don't know. It's really tough because I can kind of understand why you might be asking, because you just don't know how they'd react. Especially if it's something that they're passionate about. You just don't know. But I get it. That was a really weird lap. I must have not been holding all the way to the right, the left. That felt like I was timing it correctly. Hey, Offie! I did the thing! I predicted that you would show up soon. And I also had a PB fail like an hour or two ago. How are you doing? Also, we have Lord Soup made a creation on my Discord server if you haven't seen it yet. If anything goes wrong, I'll blame you. Okay. Okay then. What the streamer wants, the streamer gets. I'd also like a PB right now. Let's go. Now that you're here, maybe that will actually come true. The game won't allow me to get one unless you're here. Who knows? It's happened like that before. I'm doing pretty good. And oh yeah, I'll try and check it out now. It's a thing. It's the best way I could describe it. But good. Good at everything's good. Wow. That ending was probably one of the best I've ever done, actually. No. Wait, how the hell was that a .0 still? No. I would have needed a really quick lap 3, surely. I must have needed a really quick lap 3. I'm sure it was 0.9, wasn't it? 0.9, the lap 2. So it was like a midpoint to 0.9 something. So I'd have needed like a 0.2 something for like sub. 0.9, yeah. That was going to be really tough to do with lap 3. What else has been saying? I'm going to pretend I didn't just see an image of raging Breadlie. Breadlie. That didn't just happen, and if I convince myself enough, I'll believe it. To be honest, that image is so burnt into my mind. I've seen it once, and I'll never forget it. Same, implemented into the back of my eyelids, and I'm scared of it. I might just make it an emote. For no reason. Oh, okay. We'll move on. Maybe I can do it today, who knows? We'll see. We just need Breadlie on our shoulders. And something else. And no clothes on. Let's just strip out of our clothes. Actually, it's a lot cooler today, so I'm not going to do that. I'm actually wearing clothes once. It's like been 6 months. Not 6 months. 6 weeks or something. I would subscribe. What? If I took... Or do you mean like Twitch emotes for Breadlie? Breadlie. Breadlie. The bread boy. That, I mean a Discord emote. Imagine raiding Bradley and his chat just gets aggressively spammed with that. That's what I was talking about earlier. How Bradley would just be Bradley would just be innocently streaming like Fall Guys or something, and then we just raid him and we all just spam him with crap. That just doesn't make any sense to his stream. He's like, Handy, what the fuck? Like P Dicker Premium or whatever. Some P Dicker. P Dick T Dicker. Managed to he just didn't understand that. This would be no different. That shroom felt like it was late. Ah. It's okay. Let's finish a run. That's going to be my aim with this one. Never mind. Go on. Do it for P. Dick Dicker. We need a Broodlie emote, so when he promises things like, I will win the race, but fails in doing so, we can spam it in his chat. I mean, technically already one exists for his own channel. It's I've got so many Bradleys already. What? Oh, Frankerface emotes. I've got tons of recycled Bradley emotes in my like Frankerface C thing. I keep forgetting I have, because Logan made me get it that long time ago. We got this. There he is, Bradley. We were just talking about you. Hello. We said his name too much and he showed up. Ah, you bitch. There we go. How are you doing? Did you have work? And was it work? Why does Bradley always come in while we're talking about him? Aren't you always talking about me, though? I mean, I was talking about kissing you earlier. I don't know how you'd feel about that. It's such a random thing to say. Nah, it's all good. Sweetie just came into my stream and just said that your mum like came in and kissed you on the cheek, and I'll be like, I wanted to do that, and that's it. I carried on playing MC3. All weirdness aside, though, how are you actually doing? How was it today? How is your Fall Guys addiction going? I watched you for... I had your stream open yesterday for, like, I think pretty much all of it, because my computer was still on your page yesterday. So when I woke up, I woke up just as you started. And I was still awake until, like, I think at least 15 minutes to half an hour after you went off as well. Or at least I didn't go to bed until after the stream ended. I just had your stream open in the background while I was trying to mix. And there was one point where I think on your stream you got pushed off by someone else. And you just shouted so loud. It was like, oh my god. I had it up for 13 hours, yeah, I guess. I mean, my computer's been on for, like, so long. My Mac just doesn't get... I just don't turn it off. Which is probably really bad, but I just don't do it. Fall Guys is going really fucking good. Got 25 wins in total now. Might I ask? I've developed an assumption, and I don't know if it's true, but are you aiming to get 216 wins? It's just a little thing I had in my mind as soon as I saw the counter on your streams. But is that the aim, or are you just going to try and be like the overall world champion? Probably more than overall world champion. Let's go. What else are we talking about? Why not on the lips, though? Who said I wasn't? Who said I wasn't the lips? I will become them. Even better. That's about it. Oh yeah, have you seen Breadly? Or Breadla? Breadla. There's an image of you recreated in bread on my Discord server. Aim is to go pro and Fall Guys. Is that it now? You're an official Fall Guys streamer. Breadlay, yeah. I was talking about you earlier in the chat. No, I was talking about you earlier on the stream, and in the chat, Sweetie was talking about bread, and I accidentally called you Breadly. Because I saw the word bread while I was trying to talk about you. And then Lord Suit made a thing. He made me do it, I'm innocent. Hey, I said you can do it if you want. Sweetie's the one that made you do it. I need to focus again. Oh yeah, also on a complete side note, I've had a haircut too. It's a lot shorter now. It's like similar length to my his haircut, hair length at the moment. But it's annoying because it's fallen out in places which I'm not too happy about. Or it's starting to during the lockdown, and because my hair was longer than normal, it wasn't too noticeable, but now it's cut quite short. You can kind of see. And the beard's still scruffy. They can't do beards at the moment. So that's like just it's just I don't even know anymore. You know when you go through like an old rural sort of field and it has all that rugged grass, dry grass at uneven lengths? That's pretty much it at the moment. That's how my beard looks. The Return. You want to listen to the song again, Lewis? Sweet. I need to focus. I need to focus. I can get a 0.3 if I try hard enough, right? Their turn. You still see it like that. Something that annoyed me about my music the other day is I don't know if anyone's actually seen or read far into the description of the video on YouTube at all. But at the very bottom, I actually decided to be very nice and plug Emma's band that she actually drums for. Which, by the way, really good. Lot more professional than me. And they're very indie rocky sounding as well. Which is just like my childhood sort of music there, or my teen sort of music. And someone actually saw it. Someone actually read to the end and saw that thing, and they checked out the band, and they annoyingly preferred Emma's band to the music that I made. And so they said, they openly told me that as well. And it's one thing that, it's one thing to say that, to admittedly see that they are more professional than me. Like, they're actually properly going to studios, practicing, rehearsing, professionally recording stuff, releasing it on Spotify and all that shit, and actually selling it and earning money from it. I'm not quite there yet. And they all professionally work, and gigging as well. I've never been paid for a gig. All my stuff is charitable at the moment, actually. But yeah, no. When someone else says it to you, especially someone that you know and you're like happy to share music with, it's a very weird feeling. I'm gonna say, well, I personally prefer their music to yours. It just seems, well, I don't remember exactly what they said, but it was just something along the lines of that, and it was just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? People don't read unless it's absolutely necessary. It is absolutely necessary. Go to the video and read the description immediately. It's important. Now, it actually does break down the song. Kind of more how I went around it, but it also kind of puts into perspective what it's all about. So if you did want to know a bit more about the song, how it came to be and what it's all about, I always write it in the descriptions. Of course, I think majority of people are never going to read them. And it's sad, and you can definitely tell that that's the case as well, just looking at my one of my most popular videos is getting 100 points on all of the orchestrated pieces on Wii Music, and I went and broke it down in in-depth detail for every song, what someone should do if they wanted to get 100 points on each song. And you can tell that there are people who were actually reading that, because I've included like unlisted links to specific videos as well on my channel that are only found in that description, which I can see people are watching from the views on that. That was weird. But yeah, no, majority of the time, most people aren't reading that. But then again, with that video specifically, most people don't even know that Wii Music is a fucking game. They purely found that video due to like the Wii Music memes for the Me channel. But when someone's read it, you feel realised that is the most joyful moments of your life. That is very true. There was someone who came here before, I think was like called Aurora Panda. I think they used to go by as their name. They read they would read the descriptions of my music. I think they did it with my music box one, and then there's the song cover that I did with Georgia from college. They actually read the description and then wrote a comment in response to what they read in the description. So like in the video that I did with my friend from college, she was going off to uni, and that was actually the last time we were hanging out with each other before she moved. And so as a little part of the description, I wrote that how much she'd just been a real big help for me in college, and how much I hope that uni will benefit her, as I know it would. And then someone actually read that and responded in a comment to wish her all the best as well, which was nice. So I do know what you mean about that as well. Yeah, I mean, she moved up to the other side of the country, technically, all the way up in a place called Leeds, if anyone knows where that is, in the north. But she's finished her course now, and I think she's come back down here. I think. I haven't spoken to her for a while. Yeah, Wii Music memes, so the Me channel music became a meme in like 2018. I think. Reunion. I'd love to believe. I think she's more likely to reunite with all the other gals from the college course. If anything. And I haven't seen any of those lot do anything with each other for ages. Don't expect the reunion is going to happen, but believe it with your heart and it will. That's true. I'm sure it will at some point, but then I also kind of feel like that would happen one day with all my good friends from school, and I haven't seen them even longer in person, and they only live right round the corner. You see, my friend Georgia actually lived quite a ways away in comparison to me, because I'd catch the train to college, so like over an hour trip away from me, and she would live the other side of that area, so for you to drive in, for her to drive in, it took her like near enough the same amount of time, but from the other end. But I did actually go home with her because I did an open mic with her a couple of times in her town. My dad would come and collect me at like 10 or 11 at night. And it would take us nearly, I think it was like an hour and 40 minutes to drive all the way back home. It was good though. Well, technically with your brain as the heart is an organ, yes. Theoretically you live in the same country. Once the quarantine is over you can arrange a meeting. Very true. Oh my god. Once the quarantine is over I'll probably be going, or at least trying to go back to my old volunteering job. I've not even spoken to those people very often since the lockdown started, actually. And then you got the studio and Emma as well, my current partner in crime with music. Haven't seen any of those since like February, March time. Oh, life. What has it come to? Does anyone know? I don't know. We'll just grind MC3 until then, huh? It's all I'm good at the moment, anyways. PC crashed. Sweet. Well, an old friend told me that friends and family are number one, and I did not understand what she said until 2 years ago. As in, like, a priority over anything else. Yeah. I'd say close friends and family. Ones who have actually proven that they are there for you and have actually made a meaningful impact on your lives. They're definitely probably some of the most important things you would ever have. I wouldn't even know where to begin listing those people for me. It's better if I don't, actually. But there are those. I know what you mean. Hello, Neptune. Thank you. I don't think I'll be playing for very much longer, but I did have a PB fail earlier. And a decent triple fail too. But you never know. I'm not hopeful though. I'm not very optimistic. I haven't even completed a proper run actually. I should probably work on that. If I just drive decently enough, I could quite easily get like a 0.6 or a 0.5 right now. I did that in one of the streams like a few weeks ago. It's been like, yeah, if I just try and finish a run, it'll probably be like a 0.6 or a 0.5. It was just a 0.4. just like that. Which is probably an indication of an improvement. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that then. Let's see if we can finish a run. Now that one was BS. I thought you had gotten a better time. I didn't even see what it was. Was it like a mid-high 2 or something? If I'm far enough behind Tyler, then it will... It was a 2.4. Oh. I thought it was something like a 2.6. Could I still PB? Yeah, I would definitely still be able to PB with a 2.4, but I'd need to get a really quick laps 2 and 3. I think what I'm more reliant on now is that I probably need to have a faster 0.2, because I feel like just decent driving enough. Decent driving enough would probably be like a low 0.2. And then like 2.08s. .326.1 should be fine. That too. I thought you had gotten from 0.1 to 0.22. As in lap 1. Yeah. How have runs been so far? Nothing too interesting to note since you've popped in last, Chavis. You're up to date on all the good stuff. Just trying to theorize stuff. Wow, that's too far to the right. I don't like this. I don't like this lap at all. Talking about that one, the range within. I thought the lap was going to be. Oh, what you thought it was going to be. Okay. This one's definitely gonna not be like a 220 or anything. Unless I get... No, it's just not. The lines were not bad. I wasn't paying attention. I feel like I'm used to getting like low 0.2s now. I don't know. This one could 0.1 if I just... Oh, that's a 0.1. There you go. That was weird. I don't know what the hell happened there. There you go. 0.1, you happy? And I made a 0.1 last session as well, so we're back to our at least 1.1 per session now, which is nice. Finish the run, I will call you Old Lewis. Well, did you just reset on everything? I mean, if you, we can always clip it from stream if you really want to document it. It's probably past its point where you can now, though. Jake's good at getting clips, though, so he might be able to get it if we need it. That was good, though. I'm not complaining at all. How the hell did I lose it, though? I think I must have just not turned on my, on my analog stick early enough. Not the whole lap, but the shroom and onwards. Okay. You get to see how well I did the ending then. Which I think I've actually gotten better at. I know the last turn was a bit wide, though. If I remember correctly. My Wii remote rumbled weirdly on that straightaway there. That was weird. Ah! See how important the shortcut section is and onwards. Did I lose all my time in the lap there then? I assume. Why? That wasn't where I was expecting to end up. I was expecting to go all the way to the left. This second turn is different now. Like the way I've been doing it recently. Second to last turn. It's feeling more fresh. That's the best way I can say it. I can watch the clip. Oh, I drifted the last turn slightly late. That's why I went in tighter, because I saw at the very end there, like I just went to drift the last turn ever so slightly late, and I moved, because I had to move to go to not clip the dirt or miss the boost panel. So I moved, and that probably lost me like a midpoint one, maybe, or at least a 170 something. Shroom exit was a bit scruffy as well. I think that's normal for me. Anyways, it's now 1, so we're going to go until we get another lap 1. And then I'm going to finish off for tonight. This was an alright session. Got a 0.1 lap 1 and a PB fail. Can't complain. Don't know what this shit is though. But it's good. Don't know how well it's going to go tomorrow or whenever I play again though, obviously. Only time will tell. You're in the point where you need to recognise your mistakes to improve, which will eventually lead you to gain consistency. That is very true. And I guess it's also to act on what you need to do to fix them as well, because I could like keep smashing into the wall on the shroom and I wouldn't understand why. But if I learnt how to do that, then not only could I compensate for like doing that in the future, but also know what I should do instead. Something like that, I guess, is what you're trying to say. Though I've got the shroom down, I'm pretty sure. Although I might not be able to do it the greatest, it's the one that I know the most. If I look back at the shrooms in any runs that I've had, I know whether they're late or early, or if the alignment was good or bad. It's just about applying that. To actually doing runs. Ah, crap. My thumb. My thumb. See, that one was just too late. If I assumed slightly earlier, I might have made that right. Well, I made a lap 1, so whatever. I'm going to practice the ending, actually. That'll do for today. What I'm trying to say is you should watch a couple of your fails to see what you did wrong. Watch it for a few minutes, then compare it to the world record. I do have a comparison with the world record, actually, Lewis. Like a comparison of my best fail against my best lap 1 fail against Tyler's. Not Tyler. Yeah, Tyler's 107. I think I compared it with, and Luke's current record. I have it uploaded to. I have it uploaded on YouTube, like I'm listed, don't I? In fact, I still actually have it clipped. In fact, you were there to witness this happen. I still have it here. It's this thing. I'm pretty sure I established the whole reason as to why I lost the run is because in the shroom, I actually moved in the shroom. So I know you told me once that I have to hold hard right for the majority of the shroom. Well, before like passing the second part of the wall on the shroom, I moved to the left, and so when I came out of the shroom, I ended up all the way on the left. But I did a comparison. If I could just find it on YouTube. I showed this to Bint. Oh yeah, I showed it to Bint. I showed this to Bint the other day. Actually. Just in comparison to Luke's current world record and I was actually closer to Luke's record than I thought. In fact, Bint told me to compare this, and I said I don't know what the point is. Like Luke will probably be off screening me, but I'm actually with Luke for majority of it, and even kind of catch up just before the shroom as well. Like it looks like my hairpin was slightly better than his, and everything. So it's the same thing. Yeah, that one looked really good. It is a shame, but yeah, but it's the same lap 1 as well. Anyways, let's take a look on the MC3 book. There's Luke. So yeah. When I was talking to Lord Soup, 0.3 cut would be 143. That would be 8th, because we don't include this time because that's Dane as well. So you know, Luke, Vince, Emil, Tyler, Yasha, Dane, Paul, and then if I made a cut, I'd be here in 8th as well. Luke jumps a little earlier than you. You owe me £1, sir. Wait. Earlier? Just in general, or like on the... Like on the triple? You will get world record now. No. Out of all your predictions that you've made on this, I don't think that one's the truth. He jumps a little earlier in the triple mini turbo section, that's true, yeah. I think I'm too used to Tyler's timing, but I should do that. Owe you £1. You will get world record. If I do actually get world record ever, which I still, by the way, doubt that it's true, I would owe you more than £1, Lewis. I would owe you a trip, like an actual flight to Colombia to give you a hug and money and a console for you to play the game again, so you can take world record from me. Consistent piece of Sean. Is this Sal? I recognise that name. Get the record now. What are you doing? I'm not gonna get it. I will never get it. Too good. Luke is too good. Can't do it. It's Jacob. Oh, Jacob's time could have been so much stronger. He could have got a 0.6, actually. If his last lap was just 150, he could have got 667. And the annoying thing is, as well, is I think when I get 0.3, I'd be further away from this time of Jacob's. Yeah, I'd be further away from this time of Jacob's than I am to like Tyler's time, I think. Shh, no negative affirmations allowed. Wait, who's making the... I don't even get it anymore. To be honest, Lewis, I can't believe how much the worldwide tops has progressed. This, and this absolutely shock me to even exist. And by extent, this. And 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 this. No, not that. And fuck this. And this. And that was already there. This was worldwide tops in fucking 2018. That as well, that was like 2017, maybe 16. This fucker is now like 10th European. This is the wheel record. You have this guy as well, all the way down here. I think he's barely in Japanese tops now, and then you got this kid who's tied him too. I remember when Kenny got this, and that was when he first took the European tops. I watched him get this when I was doing a cooking stream with my sister, actually. And when he got this time, that was the first time that he pushed the European tops to being all 0.3s. Before that, you could get a low 0.4. I could have got this before he got that, and I would have had European tops. Yeah, and then you have this guy. Who the hell is this guy? Let's report this guy, because, you know, it's a good thing to do. And this, who is this? What is this? And why? And then this shit stain. This shouldn't even be here. Let's report this pile of crap as well, because, you know, fuck that, kid. This guy's beautiful, though. Love this guy. Should get world record on GCN Mario Circuit for the Nintendo GameCube 64 Wii DS U. And then this guy just should get Maple Gorge Treeway record. Don't know about this one though. And that's it. That's it. That's the shit. That's the shit right there. We're done. We're done. I don't know what that outburst of just shouting at all the records were, but yeah. In my days, people assumed worldwide tops were impossible to get. You'll beat him soon. I assume him is in Jake. I think Jake's the most likely one out of our little group. If you take the group as well, there's me, Jake, Bint, Fatality, and Scorpy. We're all playing to get 0.3. Or 0.4 rather, before that. I was the first one to get 0.4. And I'm going to be the last one out of them to get a 0.3. How annoying is that? You're the first to get one thing, you're the last to get the other thing. Yeah, I reported the shit out of that guy. So, you know, fuck him in this terrible time. He could have got 0.3 and then just went like all the way off to South Argentina on the last turn. Just like, nah, don't want 0.3. But it's cool. No, I'm definitely going to be able to get 0.3, in all seriousness. It's more than likely. I've even failed a couple of attempts today. I could get European tops as well. But it won't happen anytime soon. I'm going to get 0.3 and then probably just stop for a little bit and then come back to that. That's the target for another day. But for now, 0.3 and that's it. Then we can sleep for a little bit. And it might even stay there. If I just die in my sleep or, you know, do something else that happens badly, then I will never play the game again. And who knows what the hell will happen. MC3 has gotten more competitive. Yeah. Anyways, bread convo. Fuck. Bread. Bradley is bread. Bradley, Broadly, Broodly, Broodla. Broodla. Broodla beer. I don't know anymore. No, that was good. That was good. I'm okay with that session. I'm playing it well. I'm feeling okay. I just need to stop chatting so much. When Soupblade and Soupblade and Shadow just start talking about controllers consistently, I don't need to read every goddamn message that they send. I can just play the game while they're just chatting to each other. Because that's essentially what they were doing. They were just chatting to each other. Anyways, I'm done. Broodler is the best spear player. Changed my mind. By the way, play to improve, not for results. That's also a good point as well. I needed to just finish runs today, I think, Lewis. I think I reset too much. Like, there would be a point in time where I just got a triple mini turbo, but I was too far behind Tyler and I just reset. When I could have just easily got a good ending and probably still been in it for like a low 0.2. As it literally looks like you're about to describe. I could have literally just carried on that to practice the ending. Right. Is Bradley streaming? He is. At least I'm better than Tim. Who's Tim? Let's say you were to practice the triple mini turbo, just play that section for a couple of minutes, like 20 minutes for example. That's true. I mean, that's how I learnt it. I just kept playing that section over and over again. Then play the game trying to finish a run. It doesn't matter what time you get, but just do it. That's what I was trying to do before I finished off. Right. Anywho's. I think I got it. Right. I am done. Yes, I am. Yeah, okay. We're done. I'm going to host Bradley now. Take it easy, everybody. Thank you for coming by and supporting again. He's helping my mood. Hopefully I'll sleep well tonight. Who knows? Adios is goodbye in Spanish. I actually knew that. It's like one of the only few things that I know in Spanish. Like adios, gracias. That's thank you. And I don't know anything else. I know cinco is a number. I don't remember which one it is. This is not the time to talk about Spanish. Need to be taught Spanish another day. Next stream maybe. Can I have Lewis's Spanish lessons? Who knows? Anyways, gonna host Bradley, send him breadlie, and yeah, that's all I have. Don't scare him too much. He's playing Fall Guys. He needs to get those wins. So we need to support him to get those wins so he can be like the best player in the universe. The universe. Because he needs to be the best player in the universe. You tell him that. You tell him I said that. He needs to be. Alright? If he doesn't need to be, then I am going to die. And I'm not even exaggerating. That will happen. It will happen. Right? It will. Anyway, I'm out of here. See you later. Thanks again.